Have you ever wondered that despite of a lot of experience, knowledge and education, you are still not able to get the kind of promotions that you think you truly deserve, the salary hikes that you really want, and you don't get to work for companies that you really want to work for? This is happening because there are certain challenges you are facing despite of all these amazing things. Now, you may be really good at your job, but the question is how many people within your organization even know that you are a good performer? The bigger question, when you work for a large organization, does the senior management team even know who you are? That is a bigger question. In most cases, they don't even know that you exist in the company. Why is this happening? This is happening because you have no visibility and exposure. What is the best way to get this visibility and exposure? It is by being seen, right? Now, in most cases, senior corporate professionals come to me and tell me that when they have to address a large audience, say during their all hands meet or a quarterly business review, they feel extreme anxiety and fear. This is happening because they've taken public speaking for granted. They thought that at some point in the professional world, when they get opportunities to make these presentations, that will serve the purpose of practice. That is not a practice session, that is the moment of truth. They should have practiced before. You need to put in deliberate practice. You need to make sure that you condition your mind, you reprogram your mind in order for you to believe first that you are a good speaker. When you don't believe in that, you will never be able to deliver powerful talks. Now, when you take the skill for granted and you think that you don't need to put in deliberate practice, when a speaking engagement lands your desk, the first reaction to that is going to be avoidance. So you will try your best to avoid that speaking engagement, and maybe you are successful at it. But this is going to do more harm than good. Why? Because had you been coached in this art and you would have been a little confident about accepting these speaking engagements and going and delivering those talks, maybe your photographs could have been taken, your video could have been shot, you could have posted all that on your social media platforms, maybe on LinkedIn. Your senior management team would have seen what you did in the way that you represented the company's products and services. Now you appear as a true leader to them. People within your industry would have seen what you did. They would have put you on a pedestal. They would have looked at you as an authority in your field, as a thought leader. But you missed out on all that visibility and exposure simply because you avoided that speaking engagement. So if you are wondering, why don't I get those inbound amazing job opportunities and why don't I get the promotions and the salary hikes? Because you are simply not getting the visibility and exposure that you should be getting. Yes, your work is important and your work will do a little bit of talking, but beyond a certain point, it won't. You have to go out there and show yourself. If you are going to remain obscured, hidden from the world, then people don't know what you are really made of. So when you learn the art of persuasion, you put in deliberate practice, you reprogram your brain, you rewire the brain for public speaking success, something magical will start to happen. You will be more willing to accept these speaking engagements, you will go and deliver more and more talks, and you will get a lot of visibility and exposure. And there is no better way than public speaking when it comes to solidifying your personal brand. So if there is that one skill that you really want to master, make sure it is public speaking, because that will give you the visibility and exposure of your life. Do share your thoughts in the comment section below. I'd love to hear from you.